How were we able to help one of our clients get acquired by Salesforce by generating leads in the Fortune 500, Fortune 1000, and Fortune 2000 with a marketing program using AI and paid ads online? Well, today's video, I want to show you exactly how that works, but let me be very clear. These companies, by getting acquired, it's not just marketing. You need to have a good product, you need to have good sales, you need to have good talent and good fulfillment. So this was not the silver bullet for them. However, I am going to break down how we're able to generate qualified leads and qualified booked calls in some of the largest companies in the world. Because of course, you can only be acquired, if you're looking to be acquired, if you're a software company, service company, etc., based on the intensity, the frequency, and the value of your customer base. How long do you keep them? Who are they? And how sticky are they? And of course, big enterprises are very sticky. So let me pull up the whiteboard and let's walk through the very simple game plan of how we help our clients book qualified calls with hard to reach people. So first and foremost, you don't want to start with everyone. I'm sure your product, your service, whatever you have, I'm sure that you can help a ton of different people. You don't want to sell it to a bunch of different people. When you're starting out running paid advertising, you do not want to sell to a bunch of different industries because if you're starting with $100 a day, it's really not a lot of ad spend. So in order to make a very low amount of ad spend work, you need to target precisely. So the first thing is you want to do is you want to figure out who it is that you want to talk to. Who is this guy? What do they like? What do they don't like? What do they love? What are their obstacles? I like to pull out fears, obstacles, desires, and you can get more, but you want to pull these out. So what do they hate about their day-to-day? What do they hate about their life? What do they hate about these things? What do they absolutely hate? And then obstacles, what have they tried before? And then desires, what do they really want? You can find this information on Reddit, Quora, YouTube comments, Facebook groups, etc. Look at your competitors' ads, see what they're running. And by the way, if you want the Sherlock Holmes, just grab the $27 product below and it helps you do your go-to-market research. Now, folks who work with us, done for you, they get an incredible AI system that pulls 1,000 data points. And it actually takes everything from their competitors, from the internet, and it pulls it all together, and then we make a beautiful soup with it. It's like 1,000 data points is pretty cool, but we don't give that away. You got to work with us to get that. But essentially, you got to know, like, what is it that we actually want to create here? What is the content that's going to get people to want to click? And it's not that easy because, of course, you want to be watching this video if you're getting enough calls. So you probably tried the intuitive thing. You should probably get out of your own head and discover what it is that your customers care about and why is it that they're not responding to your cold emails, for example. And then the next thing is you want to give them bait. We'll put a little mouth on the guy and he'll be smiling. That's your bait. And you're going to toss your bait out in the ocean. That's what you're going to want to do. And what is bait? Well, bait is really anything that you can give away for free. By the way, I got a bunch of free stuff below. That's our bait. You can download it if you want. Book more qualified calls, AI pixel training. There's a quiz below. And the thing is that what does this do for your prospect? Well, if you give away stuff that's free, that's actually good, what happens is they trust you because, well, okay, this person said this and it worked out. I'm going to assume the next thing that they say also works out. What do you know? And so if you're doing B2B, high ticket sales, and you're not giving things away for free, how do you expect to get people to give you their time? It still blows my mind how many people think you can scale a B2B high-ticket business selling expensive software and services if you don't have trust with your customer. And how else can you have trust with your customer unless you give away free value, education content, something that teaches them something? So you got to give away a bait. And there's many, 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 many examples of how we give away bait. For example, is this one. If you want to download this report, it's below. By the way, $50 million companies, $100 million companies, $300 million companies have downloaded this report from Meta Ads. It's insane because it gives them what they want without the thing they hate. This is their obstacle. This is the thing they want. Okay? And they fear, LinkedIn, taking selfies on LinkedIn, going to events, begging for referrals. So why is it that I spent, $300,000 just on this page alone and it's printing money? It's ugly. But why does it work? It works because it's exactly what they want. And it's exactly what they fear. And it's exactly what's in the way and what they've tried before. So that is, in a nutshell, exactly all it is that you have to know. The whole tactics and the system and building the landing page and these things. Did you know that your return on ad spend will be higher over a period of time if you use a free bait, free material on the front end? Look, you could say, hey, book a call, book a call, book a call. You're going to be selling to the top 3% of the marketplace, and this is why you can't scale. And by the way, this is why cold outreach has gotten worse over the past, 6 years, is because this is who you're selling to. When you reach out to them via cold outreach, or you reach out to them, you say, cold call, hey, you should book a call. You don't know who I am. I haven't given you anything yet. I haven't demonstrated a single thing to show you and demonstrate to you that I can actually help you. But yeah, you should book a call. And the people that book with you are in your 3%. These people are comparing vendors. These people are crossing their arms in the sales call and they're saying that, how can you help me? What can you do for me? How much does it cost? So in order to tap into the lower extremities of the people who are gathering info, people who are problem aware, people who are not aware of the problem, but they feel the problem, you got to give away a bait. Gosh, I will shout this from the mountaintops because I still cannot believe that people don't do this. This is like marketing 101, right? And mind you, for the company that got sold by Salesforce, it's all we did. It's all we ever did was just give away stuff for free, share value, demonstrate expertise, and like, hey, maybe you should book a call with us because our offer is great, right? And so this is the playbook. Still, people love free stuff. It's not that lead magnets are dead, it's that the old way of doing them are dead because you're suck. So make something that doesn't suck. Make something that actually demonstrates value and expertise so that there's no risk. Just a little tidbit. We go to here. You can see that we also ask for revenue. And we also ask, if you're not this person, leave this page. Why do you think that is? Because guess what? We can quantify MQLs. We could see how many MQLs we're getting. We could send the data back to the ad platform. And then also, people that aren't this person, they don't click on it. They don't opt in. This will not help you. If you can gather one thing from the video, for God's sakes, know your customer. Know who they are. Know their pains. Know their fears, know their obstacles, know their desires, and then craft the most perfect bait you possibly can for that specific person to reveal a problem or to solve a small problem. Demonstrate expertise and trust by actually solving or revealing the problem. Do that for a long enough period of time. Run enough ads to where people know, like, and trust you. Politely ask them to book a call. And guess what? You will have 12 calls per day, just like we do and just like our clients do. So if that's something that you want just made for you, instead of you trying to do it all yourself, there's a bunch of stuff down below for you. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.